Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You're watching Linda Lately. In today's video, I'm super excited to show you guys how I made this dipping sauce. It goes so well with your sour fruits. It's spicy, sticky, it's salty, and it's sweet. It's really good when you have it with Thai mangoes or if you have it with guava, strawberries, etc. Alright, so if you like making a lot of Southeast Asian food at home, then you should probably have most of these ingredients already, but we're just going to run through it really quick. You need some dry bird-eye chili peppers, shrimp paste, nangfah, padaek. This is my favorite Thai isan padaek. And then you're going to need some fish sauce, you're going to need some shallots, palm sugar to make it extra sticky, and then you're also going to need some dried shrimp. I like the big ones. For the shrimp, you can either grind it up really fine to put it into your dipping sauce, but I don't do that. I just cut it up into thirds, and I'm going to leave it at that to put it into the dipping sauce. As far as the shallots go, I used about one shallot that I showed you guys earlier, right? But I'm using only half, and I'm going to slice it into long pieces. Julienne it, basically. For the dried bird-eye chili peppers, I am just going to put it into my mortar and pestle and crush it right away, or you could blend it, but I prefer to do it like this because this is the old school way that you would normally do it in the motherland. And I'm using the dried kind because it has a good shelf life. It lasts pretty much forever, and it's a lot spicier, you know. Sometimes when you get the fresh kinds, you can't. Some peppers are more spicier than the others. It's never really that consistent. But you can use a combination of both if you can get your hands on that. That's perfectly fine too. Okay, now let's move on to making the actual sauce. The first thing you want to do is grab 2 pieces of that sugar and you want to melt it down. You can see here that this is going to get really sticky. Yes, it is. The consistency is pretty close to honey, I would like to say. That's why you want to keep it on medium heat, because the longer it cooks, the more stickier it gets as it reduces. Now, this sauce is really easy because, as I mentioned many times in this video, it's going to be sweet, it's going to be salty, it's going to be a little hot, and all of that and then some. Now I'm adding the dried shrimp in here just to rehydrate it, and I'm going to be cooking it down for a little bit. After the dried shrimp, that's when I pretty much add the rest of the ingredients, with the shallots being the last thing. Now for the peppers, I used only about 10 pieces of dried bird-eye chili peppers grounded up. It came out mild for me because I can handle a lot of spice, but if you like yours spicier, then I would recommend using maybe 15 or 20 Thai bird-eye chili peppers. It's really up to you guys and how you think you would like it. Anyway, everything else after this is simple because you're just now adding your fish sauce, you're adding your padaek, you're going to be adding a little bit of water to loosen it up if it becomes too thick, and you're also going to be adding some MSG. You want to keep cooking this down and taste as you go because everybody's preference is going to be a little bit different from the other person. But I promise you guys, this is a really good dipping sauce to have. It's going to keep you cool and refreshed when you eat it with your fruit of choice. Something that's really cool about this recipe is the fact that it should take no more than 7 minutes, and the ingredients that are used to make this is pretty inexpensive. I'm just gonna let you guys know and be completely honest with you guys. If you're making this at the house, then you should already know the smell is gonna be very potent. Your whole kitchen is gonna pretty much smell like this stuff. And if you can handle it, then hey, more power to you guys. Just giving you that quick warning, okay? And the last thing, like I said, is to add the shallots. I cook it down for maybe 30-45 seconds at most. I don't want it to be super soggy. I mean, it just needs to be in there so that the flavor infuses, but I don't want this thing to be completely dead. That's why you don't add it too early either. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is pretty much how you make the dipping sauce that You can have with your mangoes, you can have with your strawberries, you can have with your guava. There's so many different choices that you can use this for. And once it's all ready, you should let it cool down for a couple of minutes before you serve it. This is what it should look like, okay? The last recommendation I'm going to give you guys is just to have this with some pickled grape or even pickled mangoes. If you want some fruit that's going to have a really good shelf life, then yes, you can get the canned kind. Otherwise, then you should use the fresh ones, but I like it because it has more flavor. Hey guys, I just came back from a walk outside, so excuse me if I'm looking crusty or dusty or whatever else. I do look sweaty because if you live down south then you already know it's been very humid lately, okay? But I'm just going to show you guys how to enjoy the mango with the dipping sauce. That's why you want to stay tuned and watch the rest of the video because I'm going to show you. It's actually really good, okay? Okay, we're going to be eating the mangoes with the dipping sauce now. I'm gonna show you guys how to enjoy it, like how they do it back in the motherland. I'm gonna slice me a few slices just to show proof that it's actually really good. Has to be a sour mango, okay? Alright, let me give you an example. Got a little piece like this. That's what you do. That's not what you do, but I'm gonna give you sound effects and all of that. So good. Mango is crunchy. It's hot, sour, sweet, salty. This is a little bit different than the Lao one because it doesn't have the toasted rice powder, but it's still good. It's really good. And I put like 10 peppers in there. It's mild. Put like 20 if you want super spicy. I would like to think that this is making me healthier because it's encouraging me to eat mangoes or whatever the case may be, whatever sour fruit. It was really good though. Fire gas clean. That crunch though. It's like how you eat sour mangoes with chamoy, which is like the spices or whatever. This is essentially the same thing. It's like how you know you eat the Mexican chamoy with sour mangoes or whatever. This is essentially the same thing. It's just with it's a Southeast Asian version, basically. It's really good though. They sell these at the vendors in Southeast Asia. Get it for dirt cheap. A little sticky too. Ooh, so good. I'm almost done with my whole mango.
fire. How do you guys like to enjoy your sour fruits? I was thinking in the Philippines they dip it with like vinegar. Have you ever heard of that? Let me know. So good. Naman. Whew. I love the shallots in it. I think shallots make anything taste so much better. Sour. Now you guys can tell your friends or your grandma or your aunt or your uncle or whoever that the Linda Lately channel showed you how to make this bomb dipping sauce to go with your fruits. If you like this video, comment down below and subscribe to my channel and give me a big thumbs up. I hope you guys have a great day and enjoy, stay safe, stay prosperous, stay healthy. Yeah. Thanks guys.